Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. In this episode, I would like to introduce Deus Ex. Right now, in this holiday season, okay, let's go start the game, right? Press the options to start the game. And let's go into the story mode, Deus Ex, story mode. And let's do a new game. Give me a challenge. Give me a story is light. Give me a challenge is normal. So let's go with normal. And Mankind Divided. Control scheme, let's go with Mankind Divided. Human Revolution is the first game. And so let's go with Mankind Divided. Yes. You can enjoy Mankind Divided. A standalone experience. You can also relive the events of. Yes. Do you want to watch the recap video now? No, let's not do that. You guys, if you find this game very good, then I would advise that you go ahead and get the Human Revolution. It is an excellent game. You can always watch recap video. Okay, sure. Now, again, right now during these holidays, Sony is doing an aggressive marketing campaign. And most of its games, especially like this game, they are very, very cheap. I got this game for $19.99. So,
in yet another augmented terror attack.
And even their machines, the ones that the old machines, old brand new machines, but the older generation machines, because they're coming out with the Slim and I think the Pro. So the older generation machines are being sold packaged with Uncharted 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4 for only $249. So if you guys want to go into gaming, now is a perfect time to go into it. So I would advise that you go check out your local GameStop, Walmart, Target, and look at the games that they have. You will be surprised at the prices.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa.
So this is all intro, and
guarantee you'll never see it coming.
And so we're going into the tutorial. This scenario is primarily a tutorial.
No reason to assume you would.
So
Good.
Anyway, so again, I cannot
and I intend to make good use of you.
Encourage you enough to go out and buy and check out the bargain prices today.
We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level. A halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Sure, let's pick, what's lethal? I wonder what's lethal. Let's go non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Let's get a rifle rather than a stun gun, yeah.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
So the graphics in this is beautiful, and I'm just running a standard video, not even the enhanced one. Man, isn't that awesome? He didn't even pack a parachute. Whoa! Okay, so, oh, finally we have control.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
So the right stick allows us to turn around, look up, down. So it is, yeah, it's a directional thing. And then the left stick allows us to move backward and sideways. And the big square, not the button, but the big square or rectangular thing at the top of our controller. When we touch it, it gives us the inventory screen, which as we're seeing, and then using the left, the shoulder buttons, left one or R1, we can move to the augmentation screen. These are our avatar's augments. That means these things are the ones that make him bigger than life, bigger than normal human beings. So so this is, again, this is a tutorial, so it is teaching us how to work with all of these things. Look at this. So here's like, wow. So individually, when you pick up this game, you can go and review all these items. And this is the one we just saw, right? He landed from dropping down without having to use a parachute. And this one is his built-in weapon. Okay, and this one allows him to go invisible. So that's augmentation screen, and that's using the big rectangular box at the top of the controller. And then R1 again, this is the craftable screen. That means we can pick up crafting items or scraps, and so it's just a standard crafting scraps. And then once we get enough of them, we can make a multi-tool. This is his Typhoon ammo, a biocell which boosts our ability to use augments and mine template. And R1 gives us the mission objectives. This is the main mission, and then using the D-pad we can go left, so the side mission, and points of interest and history. So, and then another R1, and we go to the map area, and in the map we can zoom in, R2 trigger, R1, R2 to zoom in, zoom out. So, and then another using R1, we go to the history, emails, because we'll be picking up emails, correspondences with us, pocket secretary that people leave, ebooks that gives a background of the story of what's going on, story items, and then breach software and Square Enix members. That one I don't know what that means. Square Enix entry members. I don't know what that means. And then the final button gives us accessing downloadable content. So that means they asking us to buy these things. Okay. So back to our inventory. So our inventory automatically, as we pick up items, they will occupy space. And so we have on the right side, we can expand the space by 2 more segments or 3 vertical lines worth of space. But right now this is max. And the weapons we're carrying is the tranquilizer gun, which is not very powerful, but it is very good in terms, because it's quite approach. See, because remember, our avatar himself is a weapon, and so we can use this. And then so pressing the circle button, at the bottom, all of these augments can be upgraded. So at this point in time, so like this one can be upgraded to 7. So when we press X on this, it shows the tree that we can augment it. So that means we can augment it to allows Jensen to hack level 2 security systems, level 3, 4, and 5. And then on the right, it can the yellow one represents we have already bought this, or we came equipped with it, or Jensen came equipped with it. So we can commandeer security cameras, and another level. So at the bottom it says praxis required. So 1 praxis is something we earn praxis instead of experience, extensive leveling up our characters in terms of health, vitality, and such. We earn every 5,000 experience points, we earn 1 praxis, and so these can be purchased with praxis. So if we go circle button again, like Jensen's health right now, he's got like complete, right? Because again, this is a tutorial, so they have given us his complete. All his augments are almost maxed out. So this is for the health, and this is for the part that helps in his for the augments. These are the ones that fuel his augments. And of course, you can temporarily breathe bad air. Bad air. And okay, so this is his Typhoon weapon. So when he turns around, he can just hit a lot of people 360 degrees. So, and this is a shield that right now he doesn't have any in this area, but this one allows him to go invisible, and he's got all 4 of them. So that means, so he can cloak himself for some time and still do a takedown. So this is a fantastic skill to have, or augment to have, for if we want to play this like a quiet or silent type. Now, some of these augments require, when we purchase them, or when we want to purchase like this, when we want to purchase it, sometimes cost 2 praxis, and some of them cost 1. So praxis kits, we can buy them later on, but they cost like enormous amount of credits. So this is for hacking, this is for fortifying the hack, and this is for stealth in hacking. And this allows us to help judge or see how people are reacting to us, if they're lying. Anyways, a lot of these augments I have not used because I just started the game, and I have played maybe 3-4 hours in it to the first chapter, and including this tutorial. This tutorial alone will at least take maybe at least a couple of episodes. I'm pretty sure. So all of these items are items that we can interact with. So pressing square allows us to grab it, and then R2 to throw it. Oh, it hit that top portion. Let's try that again. Okay, let's pick this one up, and then R2, and we can throw it far. Because Jensen at this point in time, on the physical side, see, he has almost everything up. I mean, his strength is up, right? He has this too, so allows him to lift heavier objects, and of course he can throw things farther. So on the right, these are the 2. So we have only 1 expansion in our backpack space. So these 2 will actually give us the whole backpack space like this. So the 2 on the right that's been X'd out. So those 2 others will give us the backpack space. So I haven't done any crafting yet. So I'm the first chapter. Like I said, I was just in the first chapter. And anyway, so we can, and then when we come up to any dead people, press.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Ooh, so we take that. That's a credit chip. So that means pressing square again, we will take it. So that means we just picked up some cash. So it's always good. This whole environment is about always environment that you can interact with. And so all of these things are interactable. All of these things. Let's say aim high. Whoa. Goes very, very far. So we can use this to distract potential enemies. And then when they walk in the other direction, then we sneak up on them and do a takedown. So pressing L3 allows us to crouch, and it also shows us on the lower right hand corner, it shows us crouching. And since we are at full health, I mean under the augments we have Jensen has this is the middle one, is the health bar. So he's got his, so right now he is at full health, and this is also the rate of regeneration of his health. So he regenerates health very quickly. This one, available praxis, setting defib. So it allows him to revive. So right now he is pretty scary. Okay, so let's continue, and of course pressing and holding triangle allows us to sprint. So we can sprint, and then X jumps. So we can sprint and jump. Okay. And so this is all about, well, okay. Let us, and we're not afraid of landing, right? Because of, we don't take any damage because of that item that of that OGs that we have. So usually when we jump down like this, it's always good to check behind us. So like this is now on, we can interact with this. So pressing square will open it up for us, and voila! Oh, somebody here. Another credit chip. So it's always makes sense to check triangle code. What does that mean? Now we can press the big rectangle button and hold it, and so use the Deus X Universe phone app to scan this triangle code. I do not have, I'm not familiar with what that means. So in-game triangle code. So we have one of them. Oh, so is this what the Square Enix members mean? Okay, apparently. What does it do? I do not know. Okay, so we picked up something. I have no idea what it is. Let's move forward. And a lot of the loot that we will pick up, or loot again is very far and few in between. So it is important to pick up as much loot as possible, simply because we can use the loot. When we sell the loot, we can buy praxis kits with it, and because just relying on the game alone to give us the praxis kits, we will not be able to fully realize all the augments that we have. Anyway, so right now it's asking us to go through this. So again, pressing down on R3 will allow us to crouch. Okay, I think it would be a good point to stop this episode here. I again encourage you to go out and check your local video game shops like GameStop, Walmart, Target, and take advantage of the massive marketing push that Sony is doing. Right now, Microsoft is sleeping on the job and they are not responding. So, well, I think Sony is gonna get a big market share out of this marketing push. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye!